Hello, this is Patrick with the Dreamcognition Experiment for September 8th, 2018, Saturday. You're looking at a photo from the 1974 Burt Reynolds hit The Longest Yard. Probably my most favorite Burt Reynolds movie, and I have so many others. Deliverance, Boogie Nights, and just many other Burt Reynolds films. He tragically passed away unexpectedly on September 6th. And why I'm doing this video is I wanted you to notice that I posted a dream of Burt Reynolds right here, if you can see that, on July 28th, about, well, less than 2 months before his date of passing. Now, when I post dreams about celebrities, I always include their birth information for Florida Lotto purposes, and I also include that it could, the individual could be shown for high-profile news, as you can see right here. And I put examples of high-profile news, and very first thing I put is we could hear about the death of them, which was the case with Burt Reynolds. Sadly, the case. In addition, I put a summary, and the summary of this dream, which you can go back and read. I don't want to have to read the whole thing to you because it would take up too much time. I put, my general feeling was that Burt was indicating he might pass away soon, but was okay with this. Again, my general feeling was that Burt was indicating he might pass away soon, but he was okay with this. So when you go back and read the dream, you'll understand why. Now, there was another dream prior to this one on July 17th. And Bobby Goldsboro, the late, he's still alive. He was a very popular music artist in the late 60s and was on television. Had a lot of hits back then. He was also in that July 17th dream. So it's possible we'll hear some news about Bobby Goldsboro soon. Now, I want you to notice the headlines from the day that Burt died. Burt Reynolds' family speaks out after his death. This was totally unexpected. In other words, yes, we know Burt Reynolds had, off and on spells of illness, but he had just signed on with Quentin Tarantino to do a movie. So obviously he was checked out, for his health. Now, I have had other dreams of celebrities. And you can look back on the blog, which is at patrick-patrickscott.blogspot.com, and you might want to look at the David Bowie dream that I had prior to his death, and the two Robin Williams dreams that I had prior to the news of his death, which one of those was he was talking to me about committing suicide. And then, of course, I had the dream about Aretha Franklin prior to her passing. This is consistent. I have dreams about celebrities and people I know, and many times they end up passing on within reasonable time frames of those dreams. The other thing I want to bring to your attention is this. These three digits, 211, were repeating like crazy a week before Burt Reynolds passed away. Now, what happens is when anything repeats around me, I immediately make a list. And I'll give you an example of that list. And I always put, well, it could possibly be connected to the Florida Lotto. In other words, those three digits might hit soon. Or it could be connected to when I used to number the precogs, I called them. I look at number 211, which I have on my wall. Or I said it could be connected to Burt Reynolds, and you can see where I have Burt Reynolds circled there. Well, it appears that was the case. And it was repeating with what I call high frequency, which usually that means my subconscious really wants me to pay attention to it. So, interesting enough, we all know that Burt Reynolds' birthday is February 11th or 2/11. Can't be a coincidence. So, just wanted to share that as a tribute to Burt Reynolds. It was very sad to hear of his death. I was a big fan of his, and I know many other people out there were too. He always made going to the movies a lot of fun. This is Patrick with the Dreamcognition Experiment for September 8th, 2018. Thank you. And if you like this video, please let me know.